Okay, today we're going to talk about Photoshop Elements 11. And I've created a desktop shortcut or an alias on my Mac here. So I'm just going to double click on this to launch Photoshop Elements. Okay, and you can see I have this little picker here, or this splash screen. And I have two choices. I can go to the organizer or I can go to the photo editor. Now I only have the organizer because I bought this directly from Adobe, and I did not buy this in the Mac App Store. We've already talked about that in a previous video, so I have to make a choice. Do I want to go the organizer or the photo editor? We'll talk about the organizer in another video, so I'm going to click on photo editor. This is probably where you're going to go most of the time anyway. Okay, and here's our program, and I'm just going to walk you through this view for a little bit. Okay, you can see on the left hand side here we have our tools in the toolbox. I'm going to come along here and you can see we have these different modes. We have quick mode, guided mode, and expert mode. Let me just click on those for you. Okay, and what you should notice is the toolbox has changed, as well as now in guided mode we have these different projects or different workflows that you can go through. And these are really good. So this is what makes Photoshop Elements really easy and really quick to work with. Okay, it's these guided mode workflows. So when you just want to do something simple with your photo, like crop a photo, you can just come here and choose this option, and guided mode will walk you through step by step doing the workflow that you've chosen. Okay, and I can also click on the expert mode. Now this is probably what you think of when you think of Photoshop. You've got a toolbar with many tools. Now the good thing about Elements is you shouldn't be overwhelmed by the tools because they're very descriptive. Okay, this eye with the red, what do you think that does? It's the red eye removal tool. Okay, this eraser, what do you think that does? It erases. Okay, so the tools in Photoshop Elements are really simple, and just by looking at them you can know what they do. Okay, on this side in your panel we're looking at different effects that we can apply to our photo, but if you're familiar with Photoshop, you're probably familiar with the layers panel. And so just by clicking down here, we get our layers. Okay, and of course this large area in the middle, this is our image area. This is where we're going to open our photos and do all of our work. On the bottom here you have a taskbar, and in the taskbar you can open different things like the photo bin or tool options. So when I select a tool from the toolbox, I can click the tool options to get more options on how to use this tool. Okay, I'll just click that button and collapse that for now. You can see some other things we can do in the taskbar. And I've already showed you this side of the taskbar. Okay, and that's pretty much it. It's a really simple layout, and we'll get into using these different tools and the different modes as we walk through Photoshop Elements.